Hey, yo, what's the deal, man? It's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag, you know what I mean? And I'm out here in front of Fort Greene Park, you know what I mean? I'm actually sitting down in Fort Greene Park, just chilling. You know what I mean? I'm across the street from, Fort Greene Projects, just enjoying the somewhat cold, cold September. You know what I mean? This video is actually going up at, on Thursday, September 26th. And originally, I was not going to do this video. I had another topic in mind, but, shout out to my boy G, who he gave me the idea. He unknowingly gave me the idea for this video. And I've noticed something very, very odd about today's pro wrestling, and that's something to do with one Dave Meltzer. Right now, we know Dave Meltzer is, when it comes down to wrestling journalism, like Dave Meltzer is the face of journalism, that journalism. You know what I mean? Like, I take a lot of what he said with face value. Like when it comes down to him, it's real spotty and stuff. Like he's somewhere accurate, and then he's not. You know what I mean? But he's always the face, right? Like all the time with Meltzer is always, he's always the face of wrestling journalism. Always, he's the marquee name. He is that name, and the one thing that he has been synonymous with is his 5-star ratings, right? Everyone else has their 5-star ratings, but his, he's the one who, created this whole 5-star bullshit with pro wrestling. It's him, you know what I mean? It's him. And, like he's very subjective. He's always subjective, especially with Japanese wrestling and stuff. Like he's always, he's always like he'll always put Japanese wrestling over American wrestling. Always. You know what I mean? No matter what it is, it can be fucking, it can be like Brett and Shawn, or Shawn and Taker and stuff, or any match from WCW's past, right? And it could be a bullshit match in Japan, and he'll get that match 5 stars way more over those 2 matches that I named, from American companies, because he has a hard-on for for Japanese wrestling companies, right? He has a hard-on, and now it kind of has spread into AEW. Like Dave Meltzer is really biased. It's extremely biased. It's biased to the point where, there's been better matches in WWE than in AEW, but he rates them like 4.75, like way below 5 stars, right? But when it's a match like a Kenny Omega versus, Kazuchika Okada from New Japan, like he gives like 6 stars, right? He goes over the stars, right? And now he started to do that with Will Ospreay. And like a lot of wrestlers now, like they just, all they want to do now is to impress Dave Meltzer rather than, expanding the storyline that they have, and that I think because of what you see in today's modern day wrestling, it kind of destroys the essence of pro wrestling. Like now they're not even doing this shit for the fans no more. Now they're doing this for fucking 5 stars. You know what I mean? They're doing this for imaginary stars that it doesn't mean shit, from a journalist who wishes he was a fucking wrestler. You know what I mean? And I feel like he destroyed the essence of pro wrestling. It wasn't like this some fucking 20-something years ago. When you had like Brett and Shawn, like their story was basically what? The Iron Man match, right? It was that, to have the essence of the storyline, to make sure that, the storyline, ends the way it does, and that they can go home happy. Like fucking Hogan and Sting, even ECW never had 5-star matches, from fucking Dave Meltzer, and that's the crazy shit, like they all do this to further a story, not to fucking, not to get their hard on off a, of a fucking wrestling journalist, like what is so special about Dave Meltzer? And what's so special about Dave Meltzer besides him, him spreading news where, he's very, Yeah, he's very he stutters when he speaks and stuff, and then like he based information off of outdated shit. You know what I mean? And that's the shit that makes me laugh because like like whenever Meltzer puts out news, I would have to be like very cautious. But the 5-star ratings is just, and now he has this new golden boy, which is Will Ospreay. You know what I mean? And now it's like okay, this is what Meltzer does, with the 5-star ratings and such, and but now it's like that he destroyed the essence because now every match with everybody, they want those 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, and like it ruins the fucking essence of pro wrestling. It ruins it. I mean, it fucking ruins it. It's like, it's like, well, what's the point of, what is the point? Like, like they would rather get 5 stars than a fucking championship. So basically 5 stars. You know what? It's a prop. The 5-star ratings thing is a prop, but then again, it might not be a fucking prop because, that's what everyone wants. They want 5 stars. They want 5 stars from Dave Meltzer, and it's like, dude, like, like look at how high he rated fucking Hangman and Swerve. Look how high he rated that shit. I'm like, come on. And this is what the fuck they do now. And look, CM Punk said it best. Like that company, AEW, all they do now is they wrestle for imaginary stars. They wrestle for that. You know what I'm saying? They wrestle for that bullshit. For fake ass stars, and they don't want to, improve the business. And that's the crazy shit. That's the shit that blows my fucking mind, yo. It blows my mind because, like, you're doing this for what? For fucking what? It's not like Meltzer, it's not like Dave Meltzer fucking, is going to pay y'all for, for these 5 stars. No. That's the crazy shit. These wrestlers want 5 stars, and that ruins everything with pro wrestling. That's the sad shit too. I mean, that's the shit that blows my fucking mind. You know what I mean? Shit's crazy. But yeah, that's the crazy shit, yo. Like, everybody wants to get these 5 stars from Meltzer. It's like, what the fuck? But yeah, guys, I'm about to be out. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to take care of some stuff today on a Thursday. And I will catch y'all on the rebound. Peace. Yeah, I also want to add in 2 more minutes of stuff, because there's some things I forgot to mention. So, this is why, companies like AEW will never grow. Any company, for that matter, that will never grow because they rely on fucking Dave Meltzer for their ratings and such. And I'm like, wow, if you guys are so much, on Dave Meltzer's cock, right? Why don't you let him book, AEW for y'all? Matter of fact, imagine Dave Meltzer started his own promotion. Imagine he starts his own fucking promotion. The bias that he would have? Or he would rate every match 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. Like, it's fucking crazy. Like, it's the thing that bugs me about Meltzer and the people that want these 5 stars from Meltzer. Like, it just doesn't make any fucking sense. It boggles my fucking mind, yo. Like, they really want 5 stars from Dave Meltzer, but he ruined the essence of wrestling because you didn't see that in the 80s, you didn't see that in the fucking 90s, you didn't even see that in the 2000s. He was doing those, but it was mostly for Japanese wrestling. It was once the indie wrestling scene came on, that's when he started, putting in his little 5 stars and things like that. That's when it started coming up, and of course the internet. I'm like, yo, he ruined the beautiful part of pro wrestling, in my personal opinion, with this 5-star bullshit. All right, y'all, I'm about to be out, so let me go. Peace.